Alrighty, so today we have some more Louis C.K. on the channel. I released a funny moments compilation that he did that you guys seem to enjoy. So we are going to continue with the Louis C.K. compilations here. This one is Best Moments in Conan. I believe it should be on Conan, but whatever. If you guys enjoy the intro and our outro song, the link to my music will be in the description. And if you'd like access to all my early content, as well as have your name displayed up here on my videos, make sure to join and become a member. Now, without further ado, we on the road to 10K, you guys. 10K, that's crazy. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell if you guys haven't already. Let's get to 10K, baby. Now, without further ado, let's go.
When I took my dog to the vet the first time, she was, I don't know, a year old when I adopted her. And the vet told me, don't let your dog eat dark chocolate. I don't know if you know this, but
I've heard this, that
it's
dark chocolate is supposed to be poison to dogs.
Kills them. And vets won't explain it further.
I didn't know it fully killed them. I just, oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Dark chocolate is supposed to be poison to dogs.
Kills them. And vets won't explain it further either. It's like, why does it kill them? Oh, they die. Like, they won't tell you why. Like, what do I do if my dog eats dark chocolate? Watch her die or leave the room. So, but the vet did tell me there's one.
My husky of like 15 years just died a couple weeks ago, so rip in the chat.
But the vet did tell me there's one thing you can do, which is give your dog hydrogen peroxide. And that foams up in the dog's belly, and then they throw it up with the chocolate. That's what you should know to do that.
Nice, nice.
But you got to do it quickly before they ingest the chocolate. All right, so I come home like 6 months later. Sure enough, my dog ate dark chocolate. I had friends who had stayed over, and they didn't know. They left dark chocolate in low places.
Right.
Which is very popular.
Here's a good place for this.
Yes.
I could put it on this high shelf, but I think not.
They put it way down.
I may be crawling on the floor later.
That's right. You might not need a snack.
So what? So you come
my
home
dog
and had your dog eaten it?
Eating a whole big bar of dark Polish chocolate. The Polish part doesn't matter, but I like saying Polish chocolate. and my dog had chocolate on her face, and I went, oh my God! And she looked at me like, I was home for an hour alone. What are you gonna, come on. And I was like, you're gonna die! And she's looking at me like, I don't understand English, but I get that you're upset. And so I'm thinking, I gotta get hydrogen peroxide into this dog, but I don't have any. So I've gotta go to the pharmacy, and she needs to come with me because there's no time. Right. I'm in New York City, and I put the leash on her. She's like, excited, we're going for a walk. And I'm running, and she's like, this is great for you. You never exercise. And she's just enjoying it. And then we get to the pharmacy, and she's waiting for me when I come out, and I've got a bottle of hydrogen peroxide that I have to make her drink.
Yeah.
Like, take yourself through that. How do you make a dog, like, you just hear, drink this?
Yeah, no.
So I kind of pour a little in her snout, and she goes, like that. And so I kind of grab her, and I pour a little more. She goes, I think I was pretty clear that I didn't like that. Like, she looks at me like, she's trying to figure out what's going on here. And so I get my whole body around her. This dog was 70 pounds. She was like an alligator.
Oh,
and if she
shit.
didn't want to drink something, she's just thrashing. I'm like, drink it! And at one point, I have her on the end of the leash, and she's looking at me all wet on the face. And she gives me this look like, I don't know what happened to you, but our thing is over. I'm a dog. And she starts going, she became completely vicious. She's trying to bite me, and I'm trying to save her life.
Yeah.
So I'm punching her in the face and splashing this stuff. I'm holding her lips open. I'm going, kicking her in the stomach. And I look, and there's hundreds of people on the sidewalk just horrified.
Yeah.
There's cars stopped, and they're honking at me. Leave her alone. She's gonna die. It was a nightmare. And finally, I got enough up her nose and whatever.
Right.
And she was like, dude,
oh, shit.
And then she, just like a pump, just boop, 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 and just brown foam.
Yeah.
Brown,
Oh,
like she's like another
shit.
dog is coming out of her. And she made it. She never liked me. In my car one time, and a Bruce Springsteen song comes on. And it made me really sad. It's like Jungle, what's the one Jungle song?
Jungle Land.
It's one where he goes, "Hurry!" and he sounds far away. You know, it's like,
that's half. Wait, that's half of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
No, he goes,
Yeah, exactly. And it's really
I don't know that
far away
song.
sounding. Can you do it with the reverb? Can you do, hey, hey? No, they're not doing it.
They're not. Right. Like that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Some little reverb.
Except for it was Springsteen. If it was you doing that, I would have been like, what the hell is that in my radio? Springsteen.
I did it just the same
Yes.
as Bruce.
And I heard it, and it gave me kind of like a fall back to school depression feeling. It made me really sad.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, I'm getting sad. I got to get the phone and write hi to like 50 people. And then, you know, somebody cool writes back, and then somebody not as cool writes after, and I'm like, oh, you, I'm not going to... But,
do you guys do that? Does anyone do that? You message a bunch of people to see like, and then you only reply to the cooler ones?
Hey, how come you didn't answer my text?
What are the non-cool ones, bro?
Speaking of which.
yeah, well... Yeah, because he wrote first, that's right. So, anyway, I started to get that sad feeling, and I was reaching for the phone, and I said, you know what, don't. Just be sad. Just let the sadness stand in the way of it, and let it hit you like a truck. And I let it come, and Bruce, and I just started to feel, oh my God. And I pulled over, and I just cried like a bitch. I cried so much. And it was beautiful. It was like this beautiful, it's just this, sadness is poetic. You're lucky to live sad moments. And then I had happy feelings because when you let yourself feel sad,
yes,
your body has like antibodies. It has happiness that comes
rushing in
to meet the sadness. So I was grateful to feel sad, and then I met it with true, profound happiness. It was such a trip, you know. And the thing is, because we don't want that first bit of sad, we push it away with like a little phone for the food, and you get a little...
I know what he means. I understand.
You never feel
the short-term pleasure
or completely happy. You just feel kind of satisfied with your product.
Yes.
And then you die. So that's why I don't want to get...
Being back in New York reminds me how New Yorkers do not hide their emotions. And you're here a lot, obviously, and I find that to be quite refreshing. A little scary sometimes, but very refreshing.
It's nice, because when people are all acting nice, you got to assume that they're lying.
Right.
It's not human nature is to be a little bit all the time, you know.
Yeah.
So. But I was shopping for groceries, and I looked over, and there was a woman standing over there, and as I looked over, she looked away in a way that I knew she'd been looking at me the whole time. And she went like, ugh. Like that, just looking at me like, And then I'm walking in another aisle, same store, and some guy saw me, and he looked me up and down and went, ah. And he just...
God damn.
And I was like, I know, but how do you know? You know? What's getting through? What's coming through? So anyway, then I was on the subway, and I'm standing on the subway. Now I have to stand up to show you. I'm standing on the subway like this. This is me on the subway, and there's a person here. You know, this is my corresponding. Yours the stander, and there's your sitter, looker at Dicker. They're just right there. That's what they have no choice. They're sitting like this, and you're standing over them. I mean, women are decent, and they stand like sideways, but we just go like, hey, hey, there you go. That's for you the whole time. But anyway, so the fellow who's sitting here, he's instead, usually they tune out your dick, like they just kind of, but he's looking right at it, looking right here. So he's looking, and he's kind of looking at it, like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
And then he looks up at me and he goes,
What?
And that makes me uncomfortable. And then he goes, points right at my dick. And then I realize, I look down, my fly is open. And not only is it open, it's aggressively, it's like, it's not like a pants, like a slit, like a pants vagina.
Yeah, no.
It's like a grizzly bear's asshole. That would be, and, so I decided I don't want to be on the internet anymore. I don't like the way it feels anymore, especially in my hand, the devices. I don't like this thing that I stare into this thing, and it makes me feel upset. And I look at things that I know are going to upset me, You know, I guess I just like the hit from going, oh.
Yeah.
You know, like I'll go on my computer and I'll like Google an image that I don't want to see. So then I see a whole.
Oh my God, bro. Why do I do shit like that? Why do humans do stuff like that? Yeah, let me know if you guys do that, because I've done that.
You know, like big dicks with nails in them.
Sir, you're going to have to leave the library.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds so painful, bro.
Anyway, so I decided I don't want to. And also,
You just quit the internet. Wow.
Well, I have kids, 2 daughters, and I sometimes I'll be with my daughter and she's talking to me and we're talking, and then bling, my phone goes bling, so I'll just go down like this. And my kids are nice people, so they just wait. But I started to realize a few things. One thing I realized in life is that you can't just go by how a person reacts to you. You can't just go like, oh, it's all right with her.
Right.
Because she's my kid. But she dies inside every time I do this.
Right, because she thought she had a real connection with you, and then something glings.
Yeah, I mean, that's
happens. So true, bro. Like, this might just be me missing my son, but it's also important, like, when you're around family or your kids and stuff, you know, you want to make eye contact, you want to show that you're engaged and stuff. And I remember me being as a kid and just talking to my parents and stuff. Yeah, it takes away from the engagement.
Like if you're talking to a person
The
and then they
attentiveness.
just go like this, they just disappeared.
Yeah.
It's a horrible abandonment. And when it's your father, just like, is that right, honey? It's just horrible.
Yeah, that's
I'm
real
not doing
shit,
my
though.
job if I don't ask you about the election. It's just a week away. You want to talk about it? Who are you supporting?
I'm going to vote for Hillary because and it's stupid to say because I'm a performer and so I'm splitting my audience in half, but I think she's great. It's not like a lesser of two evils. I think she's great. I really like her. I think she's really talented, and I think she's super smart, and I think she's done this I would take her over anybody. There really isn't it's not because between the two of them. I would take her over anybody else that would do it. And to me, it's really exciting to have the first mother in the White House. That's what I think this is. It's not about the first woman. It's about the first mom.
Now, what is it about a mom?
Because a mother, she's got it. A mother just does it. She's got she feeds you and teaches you. She protects you. She takes care of you. A father, we've had 240 years of...
He's making a good case. I don't want to make this turn this into like a political debate or anything about who I'm voting for and all that, but he makes it sound good.
Fathers. Yeah. Father after father. Bald father, fat father, every kind of father. And fathers are okay. I'm a father. Yeah. You're a dad. You're a dad.
Yeah.
A great father can give a kid 40% of his needs. Top. Tops out at 40%.
Yes.
Any mother.
That's optimistic.
That's optimistic. Yeah. Any mother, just a mother, like just a not even trying mother, 200%. Like she can't. Mothers do too much. Like, what's the last conversation you had with your mom was probably, Mom, all right.
Yeah.
It's enough. Like they just keep. So to me, she's like it's exciting to think about. I'm excited about this election because she. I don't want it to be the other guy. Look, if you vote, I don't have no problem when anybody votes for Trump if that's your ideology. Although 4 more years of this, I don't know if we can do, because this is 4 more years of a guy who can't be criticized. What's more important about a president than that you can all over them? That's what presidents are for. Yeah. Guy sucks. Like that's the point of the president, is to get drunk and blame them for everything. And accuse them of. This guy, every time he's criticized, everything stops and he makes everybody pay. Yeah. That's not how it works. We need somebody who can take abuse.
Yes.
Hillary Clinton can take abuse. She's taking it. This is what's been going on. We've been hazing her. We've been holding her down and spitting in her mouth and yelling at her. And she just gets up and goes, well, I just think that if children have proper health care and education, she just keeps working.
Yeah.
So I'm totally for her.
Now, Louis, you have...
Okay, I don't want to make this into a political debate like I said earlier, but I would like to know who you guys are voting for. Just to get an idea of, what to expect this year. Just out of curiosity. But if you guys enjoyed and would like to see some more Louis C.K. on the channel, I might do that Bill Burr Best Moments in Talk Shows. That looks like it would be pretty good. The Adam Sandler, I like Adam Sandler as well. More on the actor side, of course, but as far as comedian, even though I've seen a little bit of Adam Sandler stand-up, he's pretty good. He's a great storyteller. But yeah, if you guys would like to see some more Louis C.K., like I said, like and drop some recommendations in the comments. But more importantly, I hope you guys have a beautiful, awesome, wonderful day, night, evening. I love y'all. Peace.
A little crazy, got a Spanish ratchet and she's singing bitty bam bam. Let her reload.